The best way to conquer life is to go through everything and fight it all. Answer me this. Why would God put you in a situation that He knew you couldn't get out of? Why do you think you're going through so much pressure to conquer something, to be the best you, to have abs? Why do you want all these things? Because God put it in you. He put something different in you to conquer something. Okay, you might think, why am I going through all this? Why did this person pass away? Why is my business failing? Why isn't my physique in check still after working so hard? It's because God put that all on you because He built you different. He knew you could conquer more than what the regular person could do. So He puts these obstacles in front of you to see how far you could go. Why doesn't He give the regular Smoke Joe these difficulties? Because He knew he wasn't going to be anything. He knew he couldn't conquer his own life. So how could he ever conquer the world? Once you conquer yourself, you conquer the whole world. Once you conquer your physique, you get it in check at a young age. You start reading books, you buy courses. How can you not conquer life? So stop asking why you keep getting in these tough, dark situations when God built you different. He put you in these situations so you could conquer the world, so you can conquer life. And once you have this mentality that, okay, I know that God put me here, I know He put these circumstances in front of me because He knows I could go past them, then that's when your whole mindset changes. That's when you say, okay, if I could conquer this situation, it's because God knows that I have it in me. If your mom passed away today, that means that God knows that you were prepared for it. He knew that you can handle that pressure. So this is how you conquer life, is by knowing that God put you there for a reason, because He knows you could go through it. Because He knew that you were going to be something different, that you could conquer life and be the greatest that you could ever be. Now, it might not seem like it at dark times, and that's why you got to keep remembering and read the Bible. You got to keep on going through these hard situations just to get the better outcome than any other person would have in your shoes.
All right, so my brother talked about how to conquer life on the God side of things, on how God is involved. But let me tell you how to actually conquer life and what you could be doing every single day to conquer life. Let me give you the first thing. The first thing you could do if you're lost, if you have no idea where to go, if you have no guidance, no directions, the first thing you could do to conquer life is to take action as soon as possible. Right after watching this video, take action, whatever it is. If you're trying to start an e-commerce business, start that website. I mean, that's a start. Although you not know what you're doing, just make that website. Watch videos on where should I make my website? Should it be Shopify? Should it be whatever it may be? That's what you need to do. And then after you take action, obviously there's going to be downfalls. There's going to be times where you're questioning yourself, what I do here? Why am I doing this? Is this even worth it? Am I going to make some money off this? Am I on the wrong path? Am I on the right path? Like, does it take more time? You're going to be questioning yourself. But when you get to these times, when you get to these tough times where you have to make a decision, do I go back to the 9 to 5, or do I continue to do this business knowing that I could succeed in it because other people have succeeded in it? All right. So it's up to you to make that decision. But the best way you could go about things is to kind of fluctuate on both, is to play it safe a little bit. You do not want to not risk it. All right, you want to risk it, but at the same time, you kind of want to have some money coming in. You don't want to be broke. You don't want to go homeless going for the business. But at the same time, you don't want to just put the business aside. You don't want to do that, because if you're doing that, now you're going to start all over again. Now, all these things that I've been telling you about, you need to take action. You're going to have to take action again. So you don't want to quit it all. You want to do, let's say, I would say maybe 30 to 40% of 9 to 5. And then the rest of that time shouldn't be on anything else. Shouldn't be on a bunch of bullshit. It should be strictly on business. It should be strictly on educating yourself. It should be strictly on knowledge, learning as much as you can. And also, while you're doing this, while you're on the business side of things, you should also be taking care of your physique. Your health should be top notch. Your health should be the first thing that comes into play whenever you're doing this business stuff. I wouldn't recommend you start a business if you're fat. All right. I don't want to see none of you guys being fat, but you guys make it a couple $1,000s. Yeah, it's cool, but I don't give a shit. Don't come at me talking about all this. Oh, look, I just made $1,000. Oh yeah, let me see your Instagram page and you're fat. You watch a bunch of anime. I don't even want to talk to you. Nobody wants to talk to you. So the first thing you should have in check to conquer life is your physique. Once you have your physique, the business is a really big add-on. And I think from there, getting in great shape and having a good business going on, that already puts you like in the top 10 to 5%, I would say. So these are the two things that you could be doing to get you in the top 5% and conquer life.